It's been a while since we've been here, but if you don't know where we are, we're at Heat Pump Heaven in Greenwich. I haven't visited this place since about like March of this year, so I decided it was time to really visit. We got a Rheem Classic with a, what kind of fan motor is that? Oh, it's a US motor, Emerson Copeland scroll compressor. It's a 2.5 ton from 2018. And the unit right next to it is another Rheem. This one's missing the logo though. Last I checked this unit out, it did have the logo. It is a 2018 2.5 ton. But this is the cool part. We got a Train XE1000, which is it's a 2.5 ton from 1991. And then, we got this unit. It's an old General Electric Executive Weathertron with a Climatop reciprocating compressor. This is way before the Train takeover. And then here's the data sheet all the way at the bottom. I'm gonna take a still photo of it so y'all can try to decode it later. By the looks of it, it is a 3.5 ton, and it's from 1983. So this thing is ancient. But then right next to it, we've got a standard Rheem Classic with a Gentech fan motor and I believe a Copeland scroll compressor. It's a 2010 3.5 ton. And right next to it, we have two other Rheem Classics, specifically the platform design from 2015. This one's a 2015 3.5 ton. And then the one right next to it has a ProTech fan motor and a Copeland scroll. It's a 2017 2.5 ton. Did I say 3.5 ton? I meant 2.5 ton. My bad. So we're gonna go to the other side of the building before we take a look over here because we got some cool units. We have a Tempstar SmartComfort 2000 and an Allstyle BroadAir. And by the way, about the data sheet, thank you, Compact HVAC, for that tip. I had no idea. But now over here, we got some more units, including one of my favorite Rheems. But first, we have this newer Rheem, which has plants growing in it. Let's try to get to that data sheet. I believe it's a 2023 3.5 ton. I got this Lennox value. Has an interlink fan motor and a Copeland scroll. I know these usually use LGs. 2016 2.5 ton. Now I got this Rheem, which is a 2018 3.5 ton. It's in my old video. Then here's the data sheet. Oh, but then we have a Rheem Classic X stamped octagon heat pump. These are my favorite units of all. Again, a Rheem Classic 10-seer heat pump. I love that stamped octagon. I want to get a photo of that grill. I know it's a 2001 3.5 ton. No, I meant a 2.5 ton. Why do I keep saying 3.5 ton? Because then over here we have another Rheem. I'm not sure like the year. I know it's in my old video, but I'm not getting to these because, well, there's lights on. And I know this is a 2005 2.5 ton. So all these units are 2.5 tons, by the way. So I'm gonna add the data sheets for the ones I didn't get later on. The buzzing is just from the electrical box, not from one of the units. And I'm glad I was able to get a still the data sheet from the GE. Well, again, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, watch, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next time. Bye, y'all.